Welcome to Spiritual Dessert Trews, episode 133 for Russell Brand and other people. Tonight is about crystal children. It's on Spiritual Unite. It starts to look into why our children are so special. What's going on with our children? They're amazing. They can do things that we can't imagine or fathom how. Also, the Indigo children as well. Most crystal children were born in the 1990s. These children have taken the psychic and telepathic abilities of the Indigos to even greater heights. Spontaneous unconditional love and psychic healing abilities are key traits of these children. Some crystals were born in the 70s and 80s as scouts to see if the world was ready for these extraordinary children. Humanity must be ready to change. They're here. How are crystal children different from indigo children? Unlike indigo children, these children are not confused about living their purpose here. They know and completely honor their role in saving the planet, and they can still live in harmony with adults at the same time. Indigo children are having a hard time living in the world, we know, because they have one foot planted in the world that they know is coming. I'm like in between. I'm an indigo. They want to please their parents, but their parents and teachers don't understand them, which is frustrating. Their challenge is to be non-confrontational observers of life onto the earth, and to listen without judgment to other people's points of view. Then continue to live and progress in the direction of their hearts. One of the lessons indigos are here to learn is that they can't change other people. Just keep leading them to the water. They can only change themselves by following their hearts. They will change the world. It's not important to make a point or to try to get others to agree. Crystals don't have this dilemma. So, what are the traits of the crystal children? Whoa, what was that? What are the traits of a crystal child? Crystal children talk about the deceased that they would never have known and communicate telepathically with their families. In fact, nonverbal communication is their preferred method of communication. I agree. Small wonder why these psychic children often don't speak until they're 3 or 4. Many of their mothers became clairvoyant while pregnant. I'm sure this happened so that they would be better able to understand their special children. Music delights them. They can sing or hum in perfect harmony, even the first time they hear a song. My little nephew, remember him in the crib? He couldn't say anything but ga, 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 ga. And he reverberated an entire song in ga. I was like, oh my God. We heard it on the baby monitor. Phenomenal. That was 2007. I know. You're 7 now. You're big. What? Oh man. He was 3 and he had sunglasses on, his mom's glasses. I'm oh, cute. And he goes, and I was like, what? What's the matter? I said, you don't want to be cute? And he goes, and I was like, well, why not? What do you want to be? And he goes, sexy. He was a little tiny kid. Oh my God. Hysterically funny. But it's because of, all our influence here. I think I remember the same. I was about 4 and I got punished, got to go to bed early. Why? I saw Cher in her costume. It was back in the day. She's in her crazy costume, and I was like, wow, she's sexy. I think I might have said that, and that was it. That was the end of that. To bed. What do I know of sex is what screamed back at me. I didn't. I just knew it was attractive. So anyway, maybe if I use the word attractive, this indigo child wouldn't have gotten so in trouble. Yeah, I still don't really. It's tough. A different generation away. They don't understand it. And sometimes you try to give it to them like in gentle terms. Not if they're religious. It's very hard to swallow. In fact, rich religion sometimes blocks what could be understood. Okay, crystals have very large eyes that can see into the depths of your soul. Often they'll just stare into your eyes like they're reading your soul's records. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. That huge sparkle in their eyes shows unconditional love. Crystal children are easygoing. They're even more sensitive to environmental pollutants than the indigos, and chemicals of any sort cannot be tolerated. They are showing us what the world has to change in order to make the world a better place through their sensitivities. Our eating patterns are also under pressure as well. Many indigo children have announced that they are self-professed vegetarians. Juice is by far their most favorite food. It's interesting that they would pick something that their bodies can easily assimilate and provide a nutritional gain as per ounce, as long as it's freshly made. If a crystal child makes you feel uncomfortable, look within, because most likely it's you who's out of integrity. It's important to be honest and real with a crystal child. Why? Well, because they can tell when you're not telling the truth. Nothing is a secret or unknown by these children. They are tapped into the universal consciousness. It's important that you are in integrity at all times or you'll be exposed. Yeah. You're going to be exposed by the Indigo children too. That's us. We might have grown, but we didn't learn that. What was it called? Tact. It was a lie. And like the Indigos before them, the crystal children will eventually make the legal system obsolete because they can tell immediately when someone's out of integrity or lying, and they also cannot second guess their own feelings. They are attracted to people with open hearts, like other crystal children or seniors. They know and assess people by people looking at them. What goes through their minds? Does this person have an open heart? Are they in integrity? Often crystals won't play with other children in the neighborhood because they think that they're mean. But they'll happily play with other crystals, and they love animals. In fact, they have an affinity for nature in all forms. And they want to be outside and get cranky when inside for too long. Oh, I remember my nephew in front of the door. The Italian word for outside is fuori. And I can remember him going, oh, fuori, which meant I went outside. How adorable. Their needs are simple. They want to be outside and get cranky when inside too long. Intuitively, they know the healing rays of the sun rejuvenate them with rainbow energy. Crystal children are natural healers and have very few material needs. They won't have heavy demands placed on you or your pocketbook by these children unless they see a particularly nice crystal that they just have to have. Their needs are simple. They enjoy a day outside watching nature, leaves falling, animals. Crystal children are forgiving, free spirits. Crystal children are natural healers. A mother sensed her child had special healing qualities, and so she asked her daughter to put her hands on her sore back, and the 3-year-old did as she was instructed, and the mother felt much better immediately. Right after, this 3-year-old informed her mother that she didn't have to put her hands on her back, that she could just hover her hands above her back. Yeah, such a smart little one. Amazing little healers coming into this planet. Crystal child is fascinated by crystals and will play and talk to them for hours. As you know, or maybe you don't know, crystals are actually living creatures. They're actually alive. They may not have eyes, but they sure can see. Intuitively, they know that crystals heal, and they have a strong desire to heal others. One little man informed his mother he could heal her with a rose crystal that she had on her bedstand, surprising his mother with this out of the blue comment. Doctors often consider crystal children to be autistic. They don't fit the mold of the average child. They're actually super smart. Kind of seems like to us trapped in there, but they're not trapped. They're considerate, caring, love to hug and do things with other people. An autistic child is in their own little world and is not aware of others around them. Crystals can sense a need to give love to another and respond by giving them the love that they need. Doreen Virtue relays a story of a little boy who was found sitting on the lap of a neighbor man, hugging him. The man has just lost his wife and was crying when the little boy saw him. His mother asked him if he'd said anything to the neighbor man. He said no. All the man needed was some love, so he gave it to him. Unconditional love and generosity are strong values of the crystal children. Ooh, I'm going to tear up. Rainbow children are coming on board now and go beyond the psychic abilities of the crystal children. Whoa, we got rainbow kids. All right, so definitely my cousin Erin, yay, you're probably going to have a rainbow child. I just don't know it. I've always known you to be an indigo. So here goes. Rainbow children represent our own continued evolution of higher consciousness in a species. They represent divinity incarnated. Very few have been born yet, but their presence is known and can be felt. If you experienced a rainbow child and felt them reach to the very depths of your soul, you would have hope that the planet is going to ascend rather than be destroyed in the near future. What is being systematically destroyed is our outdated negative values from the Age of Pisces. Bye-bye! Sorry, I'm very happy. Rainbow children are born to crystal children who are becoming young adults now. They have come to herald in this new age of Aquarius and the new Mayan great cycle. You Can Heal Your Life by Louise L. Hay is a comprehensive guide showing every disease has an emotional beginning. The planet is evolving and we must heal in order to grow with it. So how do we put our thoughts and energy in alignment with the coming new age? There's a book called Conversations with the Children of Now. My greatest message to humanity is really simple. Learn to listen to your heart. And on that note, continue tomorrow. Whee! I'm wearing clothes.